So in this video too, I want to share my understanding, my interpretation of gurus, teachers that I have read, understood, and have found useful. First one, Papaji. Papaji was a student of Ramana Maharshi. Papaji had great respect for Bhagwan Sri Ramana Maharshi. Papaji himself had many students who became famous teachers later. So, two methods by Papaji that I liked a lot. The first one, in the beginning of every thought, in the beginning of every feeling, every opinion, every problem, every confusion, every delusion, every desire, everything problematic, the entire samsara, the entire world is your idea of I. It is your idea of being an entity, being an identity, being something separate, something independent that owns its thoughts, emotions, feeling, desires, preferences, likes, dislikes, that has goals, aims, aspirations. This is the beginning of your world. This is the beginning of your samsara, and this is the beginning of all your troubles. This is also the beginning of your search, your seeking, your effort. This is the beginning of your search for enlightenment, nirvana, mukti, liberation. What is funny that this I is just a belief. It is just an illusion. It is just a feeling that has no reality behind it. It is the result of a simulation. Your brain runs that simulation, and your brain convinces you that you are this entity, this I, in your own thinking. Your brain fools you in believing that you are an entity, a character in your own thinking, in your own story, in your own imagination. It does not occur to you that if I am really an entity inside my own thinking, inside my own story, then who is the one who is thinking? Who is the thinker? Who is the dreamer? Who is aware of it all? Your brain has immense power over it. Your brain has immense power over you. Once you step out of this illusion, this story making, this dream, this thinking, you realize how foolish, how illogical it all is. You are the thinker, you are the dreamer, you are not a character inside your own dream. You are not a character in the story that you yourself are telling. You are the storyteller. And brain fools you every day and every night. When you go to bed in night, you sleep, you get a dream. In dream you see many characters. Your brain fools you in believing that one of those characters inside your own dream is you, and all other characters inside your own dream that you yourself have created, and the dream that is running inside you and is made up of you, of awareness. Your brain convinces you that one of those characters is you and other characters are something else. And by believing it, by identifying with it, you experience all kind of emotions. You experience fear, greed, lust, love, anger, frustration. You run away from a character in your dream and you fear for your life. But in reality, you are the dreamer. You are the theater inside which the dream is taking place. You are each and every character, including the character that is chasing you, including the character of which you are afraid, including the character about which you are convinced that it is your enemy, and also the character that is running away. And you are also the one that is witness to it all. If you stop, if you try to witness it from outside, you will see how absurd, how illogical, how ignorant it all is. But that is of no use because every night brain fools you again. And that illusion, that dreaming, that storytelling is not limited to nighttime dream alone. Quite likely, it is even happening right now. Quite likely, that identification, that dreaming, the illusion of being a separate I, a character in your own thinking, in your own story, is happening even right now. Because you are not doing it, the brain is doing that. It does so in night when you sleep, and it does so right now when you are physically awake. Just the dream changes, but the mechanics is same. And that is what you think is your life. And because you identify with this character, you look for liberation, mukti, nirvana, enlightenment, freedom, whereas in reality, this character is just a figment of your own imagination, your own thinking, your own dreaming, your own imagination. Identification produces this character. Beyond thinking, beyond imagination, this character has no real existence. When this character goes away, reality reveals itself. The reality which is always already present. It never goes anywhere. It can never go anywhere. Dream, thinking, storytelling just covers it up, just obscures it, just hides it. When you let go of this I character, you experience reality again. So do this experiment whenever you have any doubt. For a second, for a fraction of second, drop thinking. For a second, for a fraction of second, drop all efforts. For a second, for a fraction of second, do not touch the I. If even for a fraction of second you let go of I, if for even a fraction of second you let go of I, you will experience the reality, the state, which is always already the case. It is the same state that exists in deep dreamless sleep too.